Hi everyone, welcome to today's geography lesson. So we're going to continue with our Digimaps for Schools work today, and we're going to have a go at logging in again. So remember, if you're searching for Digimaps, it's Digimaps for Schools to get to the right page. Use your username and your password that I emailed to your parents on the class email. So when we log in, again, it takes a little bit of time, but it opens up exactly the same as it has done every time you've used it. All right, so we're going to use the search function to start with, and you're going to search for Bake Up again. So we're going to go and it will zoom us straight into Bake Up. Okay, now we're going to use a different tool today, and we're going to put a circle on onto our map of Bake Up right in the centre. So we know this yellow line here is the road that school is on, and that's where there is actually school. So I'm going to draw a radius around our school that looks like that. Now you can see I've actually placed it in the wrong area, which is fine because if we click on this one, it means that we can move our feature so that our school is right in the centre of it there. So you can see our school is just underneath the little cross that I have made. And that is the area that I'm going to work with today. You can make the area as big or as small as you want it to, but when I close that now, it will leave that circle on. And I'm going to zoom in using my sliding tool, and you can see the circle remains in the same place. It just gets bigger every time we zoom in. So I'm going to leave it like that so I can see my radius is on Bake Up. Now there is a tool that I can use on Digimaps whereby I can add a geographical photo. So I can find a photo on Digimaps. So if I put Bake Up, for example, and click enter, it will bring up all of the photographs that have been submitted onto Digimaps for the area. Now you can see if I close that, I apologise, I don't want to close that. I want to keep the geograph open. I can move it, which is what I wanted to say. Let's move it out of the way so that we can see all of them. So when I click on a picture, it will make the picture bigger and then tell me where it is. So this picture is of Rochdale Road, and actually if we turn down one of these streets here, it would get us to school. So this is the top of Horton Avenue here. So if we were to drive down that road, we would actually get to school. So it shows you a little snapshot of Bake Up. So if I click on this one, I double click it, it will show me another part of Bake Up. So you can see that there are lots and lots of pictures of Bake Up that have been submitted onto Digimaps. Now I'm going to click on this number 2 here. Now the number 2 is next to the fire station. So I would assume that the pictures are actually of Bake Up Fire Station, which they are, but the number 2 means there are 2 photographs in the same location. So this one is showing Pennine Road with the fire station, and the next photograph is showing the fire station with a fire engine, again taken on Pennine Road, but it's of a different angle. So you can see there are 2 different pictures for the same area. So I want you to have an explore and see what you can find. Here you can see there's 15 photographs from Stubby Park. So when I click on that, the St Saviour's Church, which is quite a lovely picture to look at actually. Then, these might be the church actually, coming to think about it. Stubby Park might be the number underneath. So these are all very, very different pictures from different angles of the same church. So this one here I would assume is Stubby Park. There we go. So there's Stubby Hall in the snow, and then Stubby Hall on a really sunny day. So once you've had an explore looking at the pictures, I would like you to then use the tools that you have already learned. So like here, we've just said that this is the fire station. So we'll add a marker. Again, I always use stars because I like it. And then remember, add the label of the fire station. So again, I always drop it to 18 and I always turn it red. So in there, they are pictures of the fire station. So we know when we click on that number 2, it's of the fire station. So here where I got the 15 wrong, I'm actually going to mark that on there, and I'm going to put a label that says church. So I know that next time I click on that picture, it will show me pictures of the church, not the park like I originally said. I think this picture here shows Park Road where we walk down if we do the carnival, taken from um, New Line. So just have an explore and see what you can find. Again, once you've finished the work, make sure you save it for me to look at. So we click on the Save My Map, give it a map title. So today, if you put photos of Bake Up and save it with your name, so I'll pop Mrs. Wood in there and Bumblebee in there. So have an explore and see how you get on by looking at the pictures and adding those labels.